Hello guys, welcome back. Alex here, reaction video part 2 of this series that we're going to do when Filipinos made PATRON proud. And you guys asked me a lot for part 2, and here we are. The original link, you can find it down below, so go and show some support to the channel that made this possible. And yeah, I really enjoyed the first part. I want to know more about Philippines, of course, and that's why I'm choosing to watch this together with you guys, because there are a lot of things that I even didn't know that they're possible or happening or existing. So that's why it's so awesome. And if you guys insisted so much to continue this series, there are gonna be some amazing stuff over here. If it's your first time on the channel, welcome. If not, welcome back. Like the video, subscribe, share it if you want to do that. And down below you can find the link to my other channel, because I have another channel on YouTube with a lot of other reactions. You can go and watch them or show some support on the other channel as well. That being said, I'm gonna hit it because it's gonna be a long video, so I hope you're gonna stay until the end of it. Let's go.
I'm gonna bend you over, Salt Papi, and no one will stop me. You understand me? I'm the underdog, bro. You don't even know what you stepped into, bro. You don't even know.
Salt Papi, some strong words over there.
First of all, I'd like to thank God, my team, my brothers, and my dad for training me for this event, and my coach. I'd like to thank Happy Punch Promotions and Misfit Boxing, KSI, for giving me this opportunity. I'm very happy to be here. And I'd like to thank Andy Worski as well for taking this fight.
Respects.
Yeah, respect for that. And he can talk as much as he wants, but I let my hands do the talking in the ring.
Okay, I'm gonna stop for 1 second over here. I don't know the result of the match, but see, guys, that's why being humble, and it's one of the most beautiful things. And I hope the other guy, I don't remember his name, arrogant guy, it's gonna be on the floor, because I mean
like I did.
Salt Papi, a final word.
I just wish him a speedy recovery.
Beautiful.
It's like my age in the streets. I grew up watching Manny Pacquiao.
Showboating from Salt Papi.
Salt Papi has some of the best arms.
Salt Papi is the real deal.
Salt Papi making a statement with that one.
Social media,
guys, goosebumps. I don't know why, but man, that was so beautifully done. So beautifully done.
has been taking over the entertainment industry. It's also starting to make noise in the professional sports industry.
I'm not into boxing, that's why I didn't
At a first
know about
glance,
him.
anyone could easily assume that this guy's only talent went viral.
Wow.
His popularity skyrocketed and he did.
But to China, bastard, shut up.
But come fight night, he made Halal regret everything he said.
Good.
Oh, lovely lean counter. He's definitely boxing. I want to see this guy fight again.
Man,
The internet took
throw
notice
punches.
because it was 3 full rounds of humiliation.
Salt Papi.
And he's delivered emphatically. What an
Papi the southpaw, a la Manny Pacquiao from the Philippines.
Salt Papi has some of the best hands.
Salt Papi! Ladies and gentlemen, Salt Papi is the real deal.
Salt Papi making a statement with that one.
They've waved it off. The Philippines celebrate. 1, 2, 3. Light them up for Salt
Holy
Papi.
crap, guys.
This man was talking about a fight with KSI earlier in the week, and that is how he might get it.
The fight was over in seconds and he stayed true to his
look at
word.
that punch.
The internet then blew up as Salt Papi, so they matched him up against an American MMA fighter, Josh Bruckner. On paper, it was looking like another Filipino who should be feared is Bautista.
Oh, I know him from the movies. He's Filipino.
He was born and raised in Washington, D.C. by his American mom and Filipino dad who worked as a taxi driver and a barber. They lived a life of poverty. Their home was located in a place where crime was a daily routine. He once said in an interview that he had witnessed a total of 3 murders right in front of their house as a kid. It didn't take too long for him to adopt a similar lifestyle because as early as 13, he was already stealing cars. By age 17, he started living independently, working as a nightclub bouncer. But that job didn't last long as he was arrested after a fight against 2 customers. One of them was rendered unconscious. He then got sentenced to 1 year probation. He then worked as a lifeguard after that, and at this time, he already had 2 kids and was struggling to make ends meet. There was one time when he broke down in shame when he had to borrow money from his co-worker just to give his kids some Christmas gifts. His struggles continued until he found bodybuilding and started going all in into wrestling, which led him to develop a monstrous physique, and this didn't happen until he was in his early 30s. This was him before. This was him after hitting the gym.
Look at the difference.
Dude is almost unrecognizable. But despite his hard work, a lot of people still doubted him. He tried out in WCW but immediately got rejected and was told by one of their pro wrestling training center PH to help train more young Filipino MMA talents. And speaking of talent, especially in combat sports, who would ever forget to mention Manny Pacquiao?
He avoided no one. He's a throwback. He's like the old days when people fought the very best.
Historically great fighter.
He also has a case for greatest fighter, pound for pound, who ever lived.
That's too much power, too much heart.
Even if I'm not into boxing, I'm sorry guys, like I was saying, but this guy, his face, it's familiar. You know, I don't know where I saw him, but this guy I know from his facial thing.
The fighting pride of the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao. And let me tell you, that was just a quick punch.
He still went on to dominate and clean up the whole flyweight division, gaining him a world title belt in the process.
Wow, guys. I mean, hearing all these stories from all those people that they were like down, hit the bottom for poverty or the country or whatever it is. And seeing that will to stand up, to fight, not only in the ring, but to fight for becoming someone to help your family, or that's amazing. And I know in other countries as well, there are people that done that, but you guys in the Philippines, it's something different. You know what it means to have nothing, and despite of that, you still have everything inside of you, and it's something special. It's wow.
In spite of this, Papi, Manny did all the talking with his
fist.
Pacquiao has his unanimous decision victory. Margarito has a vicious beatdown to remember. His 5th consecutive conquest of a significantly bigger man.
Manny Pacquiao's career is definitely full of interesting fights, but it would take hours if I had to share all of them. For now, let me just give you a perspective on the magnitude of his achievements. Manny is the only 8-weight division world champion, and he has held a total of 13 world titles across all of them. This is a feat no boxer has ever done before. He made it into the boxing world fighting bigger guys, and retired fighting even bigger guys. He was the people's David against the world's Goliaths, and because of his legacy, he became an inspiration to many aspiring young athletes.
Wow.
And one of them was surprisingly a young woman, Hidilyn Diaz.
Like I was saying,
out of money and had to ask for financial help on social media, which led to her getting bashed by some fans. But Hidilyn didn't let it get in her head and instead kept training. In the final moments of the competition, China set a
to become Olympic champion.
Hidilyn's last successful attempt was 124, and in order to win, she had to break the world record again by adding 3 more kilos to make it 127, which was something she'd never lifted in the past. That is almost 300 pounds. It's like lifting a Bautista.
Come on, come on.
Ever Olympic gold medal.
Ladies and gentlemen, the anthem of Philippines.
Because, you know, we are not known for...
Okay, so thanks to Chuck, like I was saying, the original link down below, who made this possible. And it's amazing, amazing series. Like, I was not into boxing, but seeing all this is like, I don't know. You know, it's like you want to be a Filipino. Not only with this, but see, a lot of things that I saw from you guys. It's so beautiful. And see, like he said, it's the people, the heart and the soul, and never giving up with all the challenges. I mean, and there are people in the world that they have everything, or you know, they are lucky to be born in a country or with a family that can afford a lot of stuff. But you know, tough times create tough people, and in Filipinos, unfortunately, there are a lot of tough times, a lot of tough, for political reason, maybe for, you know, a lot of other things. But you guys are amazing for who you are. You are making that country amazing, not the country, you know. And not only in singing, like I'm literally blown away every damn time I'm seeing a video, but in sports and maybe in a lot of other stuff that I still have to discover. But I'm going to do it here on the channel. I don't know if you stick until the end, but if you did, thank you very much. I'm going to leave like right here the first part of this. If you didn't saw that, go and check it out. And if there are more, like part 3, part 4, part whatever, they're going to be on the channel. So make sure to hit that subscribe button over there. Go on Alex's channel as well. You can find the link in the description and show some support over there as well. It will be appreciated. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you. Honestly, I want to say thank you to all Filipinos for share not only your voices, but your kind soul and humble as you are. Thank you again. Like I always say, until next time, stay safe.